my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. This is an intro for a new project pan. This is actually a serious project pan that Free the Tomatoes came up with. And this is project panning my mental health. We all struggle from something, whether it's anxiety, depression. I know that there's people out there who self-harm. It's something that a lot of people just don't talk about. They don't want to be labeled as crazy or any, but it's normal. It's normal. It's normal feelings, and we want to normalize it. We want to bring it to the forefront so more people will talk about it. Me, I'm depressed. I've been depressed for as long as I can remember. In 6th grade, I was helping grade papers after a class or something, and there was a questionnaire. And one of the questions was, what would you change about your school? And because I was in mainstream classes, one of the answer was to get the crippled girl out of the classroom. And at that moment, I realized that I was different. I always knew I was different, but at the same time, I didn't think anybody cared that I was different. And that's whenever I realized people cared. And I just kind of went into a depression, and it really hit in high school. Doing anything to be somebody's friend, that kind of thing. And then in January of 1999, I was thrown out of a car on purpose. And so at that point, I became like a hermit. I cut people off. And I had my first panic attack. I ended up losing my toe whenever I was 18, my little toe. And so my first panic attack was when I saw it whenever they unwrapped my foot. And because everything happened within a short span of time, it just really sucked, and it spiraled me really out of control with anxiety and depression, fear of people, fear of being wrong. I became a hermit. I don't like to go out. I am agoraphobic. I'll go out. Let me just say that. I will go out, but I don't want to. I'm more comfortable staying at home, because when I'm out, I want to come back. I have this fear that something's going to happen to me in the car. And it's a constant struggle. I feel like people are judging me, all of that stuff. So I am trying to make myself better and to be more vocal about my issues. I'm very much the type of person that I'll ask you if we're close. At some point, I'm going to be like, are you mad at me? Or even if I don't say it, I'll think that you're mad at me. And that's not good. So, you know, I always think that I'm being judged and people don't like me. It's just a vicious circle of icky. Just icky. And everybody talks about anxiety that has it. And one thing that Jessica and I discussed at one of the lives that we do is that there's also physical things that goes on, and it's not just mental. So it's all like the little tics and things like that. So if you want to go ahead and check out our lives, we do talk about that a lot. So you might be interested in that, and you definitely want to go ahead and check out Free the Tomatoes. I love her channel. She's so adorable, and I love her hair. I'm jealous of her hair. It's purple. I used to have purple hair, and then it turned gray because it doesn't stay in my hair. But anyway, so I have made this kind of into a forever project pan. I want to keep this going. I want to keep this going for as long as possible with items that I can connect to my personal feelings about what I'm going through in my life or in the past or something. I just want mental health to always be part of my channel because it's important. It's important to talk about it. And I think if we all come together and we talk about it, maybe we'll get better. Maybe we'll get better. We don't know until we try. And that's the truth. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm starting out with 4 products. And as I finish stuff, I'm going to roll stuff in every month. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first one is this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. And this is in translucent white. This right here is just one of the samples, and I haven't even opened it yet. This is all about perfection and how I try to strive for perfection. And I know that I'll never reach it, but I want to. And I feel like if I'm not perfect, if I'm not the standard of perfect, then there's something wrong with me. This is something that is always in my head, no matter what. The next one is this Buxom Lash Mascara. This is the deluxe size in Blackest Black. And the reason why I chose this is because of body image. I have a poor body image. It doesn't matter if I am thin, if I'm overweight. I always feel like I'm not, that I'm just not good enough. That I'm just not good enough. And we all strive for perfection. We all strive, or at least a lot of people that I've talked to. And we all have poor body image, whether we don't like our eyes or cheeks or lips or whatever. There's always something. But this is the mascara right here. The next item I have is this Darling Girl eyeshadow. And this is called Through the Darkness. I'll go ahead and give it a swatch for you. And this is pretty much depression. Depression is dark. Depression is something that you have good moments, sure, but you're always depressed. I've always known depression. Always, my whole life. So I don't know quite what normal feels like. But that right there is Through the Darkness. Just ignore that other swatch. That's a swatch that just won't come off. This is a very pretty color, so I look forward to using that. It's like a duochrome type of shade. I'm not sure if you could see that or not, but love it. And then, of course, for my last item, this is Philosophy's Renewed Hope in a Jar. This is 2 ounces, and I always have hope that I'll get better, and maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I won't be able to be medicated. Maybe not. But there's always hope that I'll get better. Hope that I will at least make some kind of advancement. I know I'm better than I was before, so who knows? Maybe one day I'll be cured. I don't know. This is a lot harder to talk about than I thought, but you know what? It's okay. Anyway, this is what this looks like. Right now, I am pre-filming this, so there will be more use out of this. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and bring this in. So be sure to go ahead and check out Free the Tomatoes, because she has got a couple project pans going on that is just amazing. She's an amazing woman. So go ahead and show her some love and let her know that you're there for her, because yeah, sometimes that's all we need, is just to know that someone is there for us. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys enjoy this Project Pan. I hope you guys do this Project Pan with all of us, because I think it is so important. And if not, that's okay. As long as you are trying to make yourself a better you, I think that this is really important for us to come together as a community to stand up to mental health and to talk about it, because there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to go ahead and give this a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.